Hello and welcome back to another episode of MCSG. Today I'll be bringing you gameplay on SG2. And before I begin talking about the match itself, I'd first like to apologize for my hiatus from making videos. My mic has been going through quite a few problems. There's been incredible static in my videos. It wasn't a good setup to actually record any decent quality videos, but hopefully I've managed to solve those problems and actually get a decent sounding mic. As you can see, I am using Redcraft again, which is a sexy texture pack, and my sound is too loud. But yeah, Redcraft is really sexy, and I'm planning on using it on into the future, though I am not sure about using shaders as of yet, because A, it isn't updated, and B, it lags my computer quite a bit, though that may be fixed in the future because I am planning on upgrading my graphics card. I currently have quite a bit worse specs than I thought I had when I built this computer. I only have a GTX 570, which is really bad in my personal opinion. A lot of people might want that, I don't know. I'm not going to judge them for having a bad computer. But anyways, I was going to upgrade either to a GTX 680 or a GTX 780 when it comes out, if the price is right, because that's the name of a popular game show, and you need to make as many references as you can to get big in YouTube, right? Well, maybe not, but yeah, I'm considering the GTX 680, the GTX 780, and also, however shameful it might sound, I'm actually looking at an AMD card, the AMD Radeon 7990, which is the only card I've been able to find with better specs than the GTX Titan, which is really impressive because that has been the best card on the market for quite some time now. But it seems like a better card has actually been developed by AMD, which is good because competition is always nice, but I've always been a bit of an AMD fanboy at heart. So I don't know, like, superior specs are coming from the AMD 7990, but I like Nvidia more, so is it worth it to get that card over one of the GTX cards I'm looking at? And that I'm not sure about. So if any of you have any advice over which card to get between the GTX 680, the GTX 780, and the AMD Radeon 7990, that would be appreciated, because any more information I could get on a decision that could cost many hundreds of dollars would be appreciated. And also, how about you leave in the comments telling me whether you prefer AMD or Nvidia, because flame wars are fun. But yeah, hopefully getting a new graphics card soon, which will allow me to run shaders at a much higher FPS and actually, like, play well with them, so I get a good looking game and a good play, or a well played, well played game. And hopefully I don't die there, but no, perfect execution, just flawless, as always. Hashtag totally humble. But anyways, just gonna hop along here and get this chest. Hopefully it hasn't been looted, but because the big tower was, there's a high possibility that this was as well. And all of my former tier 2s on this route are all tier 1s, and this map doesn't get voted in enough for me to... Oh, whoa! I... That was scary. That was... I, like, jumped up in my chair for a moment, and, like, Failing at sniping here, maybe getting a few hits off, but not nearly as many as I'd like. And hit him back with a fishing pole, get a few snipes off, hopefully, and come in for the kill with the sword. But yeah, this guy pulled off a very successful sneak attack. I was scared, like, seriously. I thought I was going to die and be dragged into a back alley and taken down by Black Thunder 22. It was not a good experience, but yeah, props to him for an amazing sneak attack, and now he's gonna die. And I'm gonna take his armor, which will actually set me up pretty nicely for the rest of the game. Near full iron, with gold boots being my only detractor from that, and pretty decent sort of food, but that's to be expected because no one ever runs out of food nowadays. If you want to go on the forums and check out the thread made by Ninga saying something along the lines of "this isn't the Hunger Games anymore," and having a picture of his inventory being half full of food with 20 stacks of each type. Not 20 stacks, 20 of each type of food in a stack. It's pretty insane. So, yeah, food needs a nerf. I think everyone can see that. Like, even here where I need those feathers. Even here where I don't have all that great gear, like, I haven't looted all that many chests and just killed people for gear and haven't really gotten all that much food. I still have 3 raw beef, 3 apples, mushroom stews, cakes, thank you Voxile, baked potato, 2 cooked pork chop, 2 breads, 2 steaks, pumpkin pie, and 3 mushroom stews. I'm in no danger of running out of food anytime soon. I remember back in beta when there were days when you would just run through the wilderness of SG1, have to hide in a tree during nighttime because the mobs were out to get you. You were constantly scared that you would run out of food, and getting a bowl was like salvation because it could grant you a nearly infinite supply of food when there really wasn't enough to go around. And I lagged out. Well, that's just wonderful. I don't know if I'll upload this or not. I might, because decent commentary, I guess, but then again, I didn't really have much action and ended it halfway through. So, if you are seeing this, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.